Hello my students, how are you? Today you will solve model number 4, geometric from math questions bank. Look at with me about question number 1. Choose the correct answer. In triangle ABC, measure of angle A3 multiplied by measure of angle B, then AC space BC. He asked about which more, AC or BC. We want to find the relation about AC and BC. We will draw a triangle here, ABC. He told us measure of angle A, 3 twice about the double about measure of angle B. So measure of angle A greater than measure of angle B. Measure of angle A was more than measure of angle B. In the opposite side about angle A, CB will be greater than the line segment or side which opposite measure of angle B, it will be AC. So CB will be greater than. Here write in the example AC and PC. So PC will be greater than. We must choose letter D about this question. We must question here choose letter D. Question number 2. If triangle ABC is right at B. Question number 2, we have right angle triangle at B, ABC, triangle, right angle at B. Then we have hypotenuse here, AC will be greater than any side here. Then we must choose what? We must choose AC will greater than about BC or AB. We must choose letter B about this question. AC is greater than. We must choose letter B about question number 2 because the hypotenuse will be greater than about any side in triangle. Question number 4. If angle A was angle B or A more than B and C was greater than D, then if we add by left hand side A plus C and B plus D, it will be what? Greater than. A plus C more than B plus D, because we have an equality here. 8 by left hand side A plus C and right hand side B plus D, so A plus C will be greater than B plus D. Okay, we must choose here letter A about question number 4. Okay, question number 5. In the opposite figure, we want to find the value of what? Of x. We have here straight line and the ray intersection at point C, and we have here BA straight line and CD perpendicular to the base, and we have the ray CE bisect angle C into angle equal measure. Each of them will be 45 degree because measure of angle C equal 90 degree. 90 divided by 2 equal 45. He asked the value of x. X will be here 45 degree. Okay, right, 45. What about question number 6? Here we have isosceles triangle, measure of angle A equal 40 degree. Here we have isosceles triangle. In here angle A was 40 degree and here y plus 10, it's a base. So we can find measure of angle y about this triangle ABC, such that AB equal AC, then measure of angle B equal measure of angle C. This angle equals this angle, so we can write 1 y plus 10 and measure of angle C here y plus 10. We can add them 40 here, the vertices, sum of interior triangle in triangle equal 180. So 180 it will be equal y plus y equal 2y, and 40 plus 10 equal 50. 50 plus 10 equals 60. We can solve this relation about left hand side and right hand side. We can move 60 from right hand side to left hand side by another sign here. So we can write 2y equal 180 subtract by 60. Then 2y equal 180 subtract by 60 equal what? 0 here. 18 minus 60, 18 minus 6 equal 12. 120 divided by 2 to find measure of angle y divided by 2, then y will be equals 60 degree. Okay, y will be 60 degrees. So we write here C, choose letter C about this example. here, and question number 5 you choose 45. Okay, look at another question here, question number 2. Look at here, the point of intersection of the median. Look at his example here. He asked about the point of intersection of the median of triangle divides each of them in the ratio from the base 1 to 2. We must write here 1 to 2. Okay, from 1 to 2. 1, 2. From the base to the vertex 1 and 2. Question number 1, write 1 and 2. Okay, question number 2. The base angles of the isosceles triangle are congruent. The base angle here about isosceles triangle are congruent. Okay. Question number 3. The longest side in right angle triangle, we call it hypotenuse. Okay, it's hypotenuse. We call it hypotenuse. The longest side in right angle triangle is called hypotenuse. Question number 4. In triangle ABC, measure of angle A was 60 degree and AP equal AC, or BC, AB equal BC. The number of axes of symmetry of triangle will be equal 3 because it will be equilateral triangle, because we have two sides equal in length and we have one angle. Each angle here will be 60 degree. It will be 3 side line symmetry about this triangle. We have 3 line symmetry about equilateral triangle. Question number 5. The measure of exterior angle of equilateral triangle equal 120. Question number 5. He asked about exterior angle about equilateral triangle equal 120 degree. Okay, 120 degree. Question number 3. We have here triangle ABC and DC. It was drawing between the midpoint D and C about AB and AC. This is D is the midpoint about AB and C is the midpoint about AE. Here equal EC. And we have two median here. CD is the median and B is the median about this triangle. He want to find parameter about triangle AMD. AMD, we want to find parameter here. Okay. He give us MBB equal 5 centimeter. This side 5 centimeter. So this side will be half of the total. Okay. It will be 5 again. MB equal 5 centimeter. So EM will be half of this side. It will be 2.5. Z then EM we must write it 2.5 centimeter. Okay, because M is the midpoint here, intersection about 3 median in triangle, divided the median 2 parts from base to side, or the base to the vertices 1 to 2. Okay, I will do it here, but he give us again MC equals 6 centimeter. MC it was 6 centimeter, so MD will be 3 centimeter, and he give us BC equal 10 centimeter, this side 10 centimeter, and ED will be 5 centimeter. Okay, look at with me here. I will drawing the greatest triangle here more than Z to know all steps. Okay, look at with me here. It was D and this angle was E. Here the median, and it was B and C and A. He give us this side 5 centimeter, this side 6 centimeter, this side 10 centimeter, and you want to find parameter about triangle AMD. First, we can write the proof about this example such that in triangle ABC, E and D lines are lying between, line in the median, line at the midpoint of AB and EC, then EB and we call EB and CD are the median. We called AB and DC the median. They are median. We called R the median. Okay, they are the median of triangle ABC, such that CD intersection EB at the point M. Then we can find the length of MD about this median here. MD will be half of CM, it will be 3 centimeter, and we have MB 5 centimeter, and EM also half of MB equal 2.5 centimeter, and we have ED will be parallel to CD, and CD will be half of the base CB equal 10 divided by 2 equal 5 centimeter. Then the parameter about this triangle will be 3 plus 2.5 plus 5. Then the parameter equal 3 plus 2.5 plus 5 equal 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3 equal 10. The result will be 2.5 centimeter. It's parameter about triangle EDM. We have here 5 centimeter ED, and MED was 3 centimeter, and ME was 2.5 centimeter. 3 plus 2.5 equal 5.5 plus 5 here equal 10.5. Since the parameter about triangle AMD equal 10.5 centimeter. Okay, look at another question here, question letter B. We have triangle here A, B, C was isosceles, and we have equilateral triangle inside it. All sides equal length here. Each angle here, measure of it equals 60 degree. Okay, and we have the vertex here, angle 30 degree. He won't find the measure of angle ACD. This angle he won't find it. Such that triangle ABC, we have AC equal AB. Then measure of angle C will be equal measure of angle B equal 180 subtract by 30 of the vertex here divided by 2. 180 subtract by 30 equal 150 divided by 2 equals 75. So measure of angle C will be 75 degree. So we can write about triangles such that in triangle DCB we have DC equal DB equal BC. Then measure of angle DCB equals 60 degrees. This angle 60 degree. Then we can prove that about this angle. So measure of angle DCA equal 75 subtract by 60. It will be what? It will be 15 degree. Okay, the measure of angle here will be 15 degree because measure of angle C equals 75 and measure of angle DCB equals 60. We can find the difference between them. It will be 15 degree. Look at question number 4. Prove that about this figure EC equal to CB. We can solve this example by proof. We have right angle triangle and the median here. Look at with me about triangle here. The first triangle here is right angle triangle at P, and we have the median BA is the median because A lies is midpoint about M, this M, okay? M lies is the midpoint about AC, such that in triangle ABC, we have in triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of CA, and measure of angle B equal 90 degree. This angle measure of it equal 90 degrees. Then we know MB is the median. We called it the median. MB is the median. Okay. Then MB will be equal half of CA, its relation number 1. And what about another triangle here? Look at here, this triangle here. We have triangle here, right angle triangle, another triangle, and the angle is 30, and this angle we called it D. So we can complete it solve about this triangle here, right angle triangle, and the measure of angle D 30 degree. Then MB will be half of hypotenuse. BD is the hypotenuse about this triangle. Okay, we can complete it here. Look at with me about this example here. I will draw it again to understood all step. Okay, it called right angle triangle here at M, and it was B, A, C, and it was D degree, 30 degree. Okay, such that I will complete the solve by first paper here. Look at its first step. I will complete all question in this paper. Okay, you must write all step here. It's the first paper and it's second paper about complete. I will complete it here. Okay, understood? Such that in triangle MBD, measure of angle D equal 30 degree here, and measure of angle M equal 90 degree. Then MB will be equal half of DB. Half of DB, it's relation number 2. From relation number 1, MB equal half of CA, and relation number 2, MB half of MD. Look at here, MB is a common between them. So we can complete it here. MB was equal half of BD, it's relation number 2. Left hand side equal left hand side, then right hand side equal right hand side, then CA will be equal BD. So EC will be equal BD. Okay. Question number question letter B here. We have right angle triangle. Look at with me about this triangle here, right angle triangle, and X, Y parallel to the base PC, and he want to find or prove that measure of angle AXY greater than 45 degree. He want to prove that measure of angle AXY is this angle. He want to prove that this angle will greater than 45 degree. Who can solve this? He give us about this example. AC was greater than, look at AC was greater than about AB. Okay, so such that AC was greater than AB, then measure of angle B will be greater than measure of angle C, and then such that YX was parallel to CB, and AB and AC are interval about to straight line here. Okay, we will complete it here. Look at steps with me. I will complete it here. Okay, again, such that YX parallel to CB and AB, straight line AB and straight line EC are interval about two straight lines. The measure of angle X will equal measure of angle B, and measure of angle Y equal measure of angle C, corresponding angle. Then I will complete it here. Okay, measure of angle X equal measure of angle B, and the measure of angle C equal measure of angle Y, corresponding angle. Okay, corresponding angles here. So measure of angle B greater than measure of angle C is seen, then measure of angle X will be greater than measure of angle Y. X will be greater than angle Y. Okay, so we can find the relation about the two angle here, such that measure of angle X plus measure of angle Y equal 90 degree, because we have right angle triangle. Sum of acute angle here in this triangle equal what? Equal 90 degree, and we know measure of angle X more than measure of angle Y, then measure of angle X much more than 45, because half of 90 here equal 45. Measure of angle x greater than measure of angle y, then measure of angle x will be more than half of 45, half of 90 will be 45. The measure of angle x will be greater than measure of angle here, y measure than 45. Question 5. Look at here this example in the opposite figure. We have triangle here and bisect it, line segment CD, bisect it to angle equal in measure, and we have here MB and C. He give us a bisect and he proves that PC, he want to prove that PC greater than BD. He want to prove that BC greater than BD. Okay, who can solve it? He give us a bisect. We have outside here. When you want to find or prove that CB greater than BD, you must prove that measure of angle A must greater than measure of angle what? Measure of angle A will be measure more than measure of angle about C, because we want to find the relation about CB greater than BD. Okay, so in this triangle we have bisect angle about this triangle, and we have two side difference, two side here. So first we can find the measure of angle here, A here, and see relation about them, about exterior angle. We know this exterior angle here. This exterior angle greater than measure of angle A and measure of angle C. Okay. We can write here this angle 1 and this angle 2 and 3 and this angle 4. We know measure of angle 1 was greater than measure of angle 4. Okay, because it's exterior angle about triangle. Measure of angle 1 more than measure of angle 3 again, and greater than measure of angle what? Measure of angle 1 greater than measure of angle 4 and the measure of angle 3, and we know measure of angle 3 was equal to measure of angle 2. 2 and 3 equal in measure, and 1 more than 3, then measure of angle 1 well greater than measure of angle 2. 1 greater than 2 and 1 greater than 4. 1 greater than 2 and 1 greater than 4. Okay, so we can find the relation about 2 and 1. 1 greater than 2. 1 greater than 2. Then the side here CB, then in triangle DBC, we have in this triangle DBC measure of angle 1 greater than measure of angle 2, then CB will be greater than DB. Okay, we prove that again. We have exterior angle, measure of angle 1 greater than measure of angle 2 is 3. This angle 3. Measure of angle 1 more than measure of angle 3, because angle 1 exterior about triangle ADC. Measure of angle 1 greater than angle 3, and we have 3 and 2 equal in measure because DC bisect it. So measure of angle 1 will be more than measure of angle 2, so CB will be more than DB, because CB line segment this side opposite the greater angle in the triangle DBC, then measure of angle 1 more than measure of angle 2, so CB will be greater than BD. Question here 5B, last one here. Look at in the opposite figure, prove that the perimeter about triangle ABC twice 2AD. We have here triangle and AD bisect perpendicular, no, it's bisect space. D is the midpoint about BC, ABC triangle, and D is the midpoint about two triangle. He want to prove that perimeter of triangle ABC more than twice AD. He want to prove that. Look at AD. We can solve this example by two triangles. About first here triangle, who can solve it? In the first triangle number 1 and this triangle 2. In triangle number 1, we know AB plus BD will be greater than AD. Okay, it's relation number 1. And in triangle number 2, we have sum of two sides about a triangle will be greater than the third. It's triangle number 2 and it's triangle number 1. In triangle number 2 here, AC plus DC will be greater than ED. It's relation number 2. So we can add relation number 1 and relation number 2. AB plus BD plus AC plus DC is a parameter about triangle. It's parameter about triangle here ACB. AB plus BD plus DC plus CA, it's parameter of triangle ABC. It will be greater than ED plus ED equal to AD. We can divide it by 2. Okay, we can divide it by 2, or it's the finished. Okay, it's the finished proof. So we prove that about first triangle here AP plus BD will be greater than AD, and AC plus CD will be greater than ED, and we can add two relation by them. So then the parameter of triangle ABC will be greater than twice AD.